if you're placing people? How can you compare that? How can you know what difference it's going to make if you place people on your first level versus on your second, third, or fourth level? How are you really going to know down the road what's going to happen? So in pondering that, what I did was come up with a way that I could show you some different scenarios where if you are using the same 5 people, slide that over a little bit, okay? So we're going to use the same 5 people, same 5. And what would happen in these different scenarios if you use the same 5 people? Hello, Kristen. Hi there. Okay, welcome, welcome. So the 5 scenarios that I'm going to look at are as follows. Now I'm going to get me a, let's see here, a pen that you can look. Okay, this will work here. Okay, so we're talking about the same 5 people, okay? So one of them we're going to call a 3. Most people enroll 3 people on their top line, right? 3 people, and then often they'll put 2 people down on their second level, okay? So if you enrolled 3 people on your top level, so that would look like this. 3 people on your top level, and I'll get that a little bigger. Maybe I need a little bigger marker here. Let me flip this around. See if we can do this better. Okay. 3 people. How's that better? There we go. Get a little bolder. All right. So imagine you're going to take, this is 5 people, but we're going to put 3 on your first level and 2 somewhere on your second level, okay? So that means you're probably going to help either this person, or this person, like you're going to build down under them. And I have a question right now. How many of you who are building doTERRA, who are on here right now, have enrolled at least 5 people during your time in doTERRA? Give me a yes. How many of you have enrolled at least 5 people? Yes? Yes? Okay, we got 2. Anybody else? Have you enrolled at least 5? 3? Okay. Hi, welcome to who's everybody joining? Yes? Yes? Ah, this is awesome. Okay. Hello, hello. Yes? You've enrolled at least 5? Okay, you have, but only wholesale. Okay. So you've enrolled 5, but they're not necessarily doing the business, but they're, yeah. Okay, that's awesome. So for those of you who are on here, you know, everybody who shared said you've already enrolled at least 5. And when you did enroll them, did you do a placement something like this? You know, did you place some on your top level? And then did you place some down underneath? How many of you did? You know, so I'm going to do different scenarios. Here's, you know, one scenario where you place 3 people on the top, all on your top level, right on. Good job. That's awesome. So you placed all 5 up on your top level. Very good. So another way of doing this is like, you know, if you did 3 people on your top level and 1 on your second and 1 on your third. So this is another way of looking at it, okay? So what if because most people are building towards their power of 3, so they start out with 3 people. They focus on getting 3. All 5 on your top level? Awesome. Okay, and then they'll place, you know, let's do the scenario where we place 1 on the second level and 1 on the third. So we'll call that a 3, 3, 1, 1. Okay, so we've got a 3 by 2 and a 3 by 1 by 1. Okay, so that's another scenario. One other scenario, let's do 4 scenarios that I'm going to play with here, okay? So another scenario, what if you enrolled 4 on your top level and just 1 on your second? So you put 4 people on your top level and you just put 1 on your second, okay? All right, I just saw that. How do you move them? After you've got people already placed, you can't easily move them. But if you are already building and you watch this, it's going to give you ideas for how you might place people down the road, and so that you can build stronger for the long-term residual income, because that's what I'm focusing on, is how can you really maximize your benefits financially down the road, now and in the future. Okay, so the other option that I'm going to consider is simply placing all 5 of those people on your top level. Okay, so these are the scenarios that I'm going to focus on. So we've got the same 5 people. So you could place them in these 4 different ways. And what is the result of placing them different? And so the thing that I'm going to focus on is the idea of duplication, of duplicating what you're doing, because what you do, you tend to teach other people to do, and they watch you, and then that's what they do. Hi there, Cheryl-Lynn. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. Good to see all of you guys on here. I'm excited to share this with you. So I'm going to it's going to take a little bit to kind of go through this. So I may do some of it today and some of it in the next scope, and just kind of, walk you into it. That's what I'm doing. So just kind of watch this and follow me if you're not, so that you can catch the others, all right? So these are the scenarios that I'm going to be going over. And today I'm going to start by showing you how I would figure out how this would duplicate down 7 levels. So the way that I'm looking at these 4 different scenarios is in duplication. If that you did this pattern, or this, or this, or this pattern, and that is what you taught these people that you enrolled, and they duplicated the same thing, what would happen with just everybody enrolling just 5 people and duplicating the pattern that I'm going to show you? What would be the results? And this is, I don't know, about the only way that I could really show you the difference about what's going to happen down the road with your unilevel. Okay, so let's hop down here to another chart. Let me put this up here a little bit more so you can see that better. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're going to look at this the scenario where we enroll 3 on the first level and 2 on the second level. And I'm going to show you how I did the math to get there, so that you even know how this works, okay? Because it's a little interesting to try to figure this out, okay? And I have lots of people go, whoa, that's not right, and I'd question it. So, and when I've done this in the past, so I really went into depth to get all of the numbers and show you how to figure this out. So let's look here in the beginning. If you are going to place 3 people, I'll get the right color here. I'll get a color that's kind of bold. Let's see if we can show you this. Okay, so let's imagine that let's come over here. We're going to place 3 people. Let's put you up here. Okay, so this is you. We'll just draw you as a circle up here. There you are. That's you. And you are going to enroll 3 people on your top level. So I'll show you in a right-brained way and a left-brained way, because people need to see pictures and other people need to see numbers, okay? So this is you, and you are going to enroll 3 people. So over here, I'm going to just put 3, okay? So this is your 3 people that are represented over here, okay? Numbers, okay? So now we got numbers and we got pictures. Does that work? Okay, so 3 people on your first level, and it doesn't matter where you put your 2 people. Let's just say you're going to enroll somebody under this person and somebody under this person for your 2 on the second level. And I'm going to draw a line just to show you, okay, this is you. You've enrolled this person and you've enrolled this person. Whoops, that's kind of bumping. Sorry about that. You've enrolled this person and that person. So is that clear who you've enrolled? And now over here, I'm going to put those 2 people that are on that level, they go over here. So we're going to play with numbers over here, okay? So how do we do the math on this? Okay, going to keep going with this. So now, when those people, I'm going to get another color so I can show you this. Have to get colors. This is just being really kind of fun, like going to school, like kids playing, all right? So now let's imagine that these 3 people right here, they're going to duplicate the same thing, okay? So they're going to duplicate the same thing. That means this person right here, I'm going to draw a circle around this, okay, to represent what this person is going to do, okay? This person is we're going to use colors. This person is going to also enroll 3 people on their first level, so that looks like this, right? 3 people on their first level and 2 on their second level. They're going to do just exactly what you did. Same thing, okay? This person right here, because I want to make sure that you are clear about what I'm showing you so that you can then teach this. So this person is going to enroll 3 on their first level and 2 on their second. Same way, okay? So this person has now duplicated that. This person has duplicated it. And now this person is also going to duplicate the same thing and enroll 3 on their first level and 2 on their second. Okay, now can you see that these 2 also need to duplicate the same thing, don't they? So now let's take these. They need to do the same thing. Let's do this. So they're going to also enroll 3 on their first level and then 2 on their second level. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 on their second level. Okay, so now I've kind of drawn the picture out for you so that you get the idea of what I'm showing you. Now how do we get the numbers over here? Okay, so with that blue marker, I'm going to show you. So now how many people are now on level 2? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 11 people, right? So let me show you. I was going to show you something else because I keep doing the math. So if this person here, these 3 people, I'm going to show you a different way. These 3 people, they each enroll 3 on their first level. That's 3 times 3, which is 9, right? Going to do numbers now. So they enrolled 9 because there's already 2 that are counted that you enrolled. And then they are going to enroll, if they each of those 3 enrolled 2 on their second level, 2 times 3 is what? It's 6. Okay? So to do the math on this, to show the numbers, we're going to do 2 plus 9 equals the 11 that are on here. Okay? Got it? And when this keeps being duplicated, so now, if these 11, all of them, I'll get another color to show you, another color. So if all 11 people here that are on the second level, if they each enrolled 3 on their first level, what's 3 times 11? It's 33. Right? And if they enrolled 2 on their second level, which would be down here, 2 times 11 is 22. Get my pen. Do you guys like this math? Is this silliness? So now how many do we have on the third level? So we got the 6 plus 33 equals 39. So
Okay.
if they duplicate the pattern, how many people do you have? Okay, so if in these different scenarios, can you see that? Okay. So this is number of number of team members when you duplicate this out. So look at that. So if you were to place 3, 1, 1, or 3 on your first level, 2 on your second, 4, 1, and 5, and build that all out down like that, look at the difference. When you get down to the bottom line, the difference of the number of people you have in your 7 levels. This is only everybody doing 5 people. Enrolling 5 people. That's all, guys. This is simply by duplicating it with 5 people. So if you just taught this, it's huge. It's simple, right, Sherilyn? Yeah. And, it's a way to show, how different it would be if you, even one person, even putting 4 on your top level and dropping one person down one level, look at the difference in the 7 levels on the total. It's almost triple if you put that 5th person up on your first level and you teach that pattern. So in the long run, having more people up higher in your unilevel and teaching that, it's keeping more volume up in your unilevel, and down the road you're going to have way more income from it. Every time you put somebody down on a lower level, you're pushing a lot of volume below that 7th level where you will not be paid on it. And so I'm saying look at this and see what would you rather have? Because it's really a choice. You can do it however you want, but I think it's important that you look at this and, consider the long-term results of doing this, right? So I have more illustrations to show you in other scopes, but this is just the beginning of giving you the idea of what I want to show you and give you some of the do's and don'ts, what's going to happen down the road if you use different scenarios, okay? So that you can make better choices when you're placing people.